Jurgen, obviously Sadio Mane has been named in the next Senegal squad. Coach Aliou Cisse says he will be 100% fit. What is the reality?
I don't know how he can know, but I don't know. So that's how it is. Sadio is, still in rehab. That's how it is. He's indoor. He was not even on the for any exercises outside. So that's the situation at the moment. And so if he's fit earlier, I would be really happy. But nobody knows in this moment. So nothing else to say about. They have very important games, eh? So, or at least one. They need. I think Senegal needs 1 point from 2 games. Is it right? Not sure, but they need 1 point, I think, and so that's up to be qualified for the World Cup. So I can imagine that it's very. They feel the pressure a little bit, but yes, we cannot change the situation, and we cannot change the situation. If Sadio is fit, we cannot hide it. Why should we do it? So if he's fit, I think we can do nothing to keep him here. Then he would go to the national team of Senegal. That's clear. But in this moment, I don't know.
Another big game this weekend, and 4 points the difference between the two sides. How do you feel going back to Wembley, where you also have a little bit of history?
I never played against Tottenham at Wembley, so maybe that's another thing. So I think what I can say. How often did we play there? Did I play there 2 times?
2 times.
Yeah, both times.
Actually 3, because you played against Barcelona in pre-season friendly as well.
Oh, thank you very much. I thought really I've lost all the games there. So, but I can say that the performance was always really good. So in the Champions League final, the performance was really good. Everybody who saw it, I think, knows that. And Capital One Cup final, City, was unlucky in a penalty shoot at the end. So that's how things can happen. But we don't feel bad when we see Wembley or something. It's a good place, a wonderful stadium. So, and we never played against Tottenham there, so it's nothing really. What we are thinking about, it's just we only think about the game against Tottenham and not where we play.
Looking at your back line, at home it's just 1 goal conceded in the Premier League this season. You've kept back-to-back clean sheets for the first time this season as well in all competitions. Is the defence effectively getting over the criticism that they've received?
Will never happen in Liverpool. I'm pretty sure now after 2 years I can say it will never happen. Yeah, because we concede 1 goal and it's always 1 player who is then not good enough or whatever. That makes for me absolutely made never sense for me, to be honest. But it's like it is. And from the goals we conceded away, everyone knows 3 the first day, match day. That's so long ago. I can't even really remember. And 5 against City. And if you then blame him in a game with 1 man down against City, the defense, because I think you talk about the last line. So then it makes no sense at all. And so yes, we know we have to improve. We improved in the last 2 games. I said it after after Maribor. And already after United, that we were much better and much smarter in protection, to protect our own offensive situations. It will be a different game against Tottenham, so we don't have to talk too much about this. But in these 2 games, when it was similar, what we had to do, the most important thing is to avoid counter-attacks, and we did that pretty well as a team. And I said at Maribor, yes, we scored 7 goals, but the best thing in the whole game was our counter-pressing. It was outstanding, and that would help in each game. And when we do this, it's always easier for the last line, and so that's what we have to do in the next few games too.
Jurgen, there's a lot of talk about that 7-goal win being a catalyst for your Premier League form. Have you been able to detect all week around the training ground just signs that everybody's just got that little bit more confidence?
No, not so far, because we had 1 session, and yesterday I gave the boys a day off, but it makes sense. We don't have, especially the international players, don't have a lot of days off, so we will start again today. Had a few little issues after the game, so a few players couldn't have been part of training anyway. So it was made sense that we make this day off yesterday. So, but I don't need to have a look on this. So I know that of course it helps but it's not enough. It's not that it's the only thing we missed in the last few games or whatever. Yes, it was always clear it can happen at one day, and it's not nice to be then the opponent in that day when we really finish all the situation which we create. And it was on this day Maribor, and when we made the analysis, to be honest, of Maribor, they have a really strong side, and you will see this in other games. They were much closer. When they played against Sevilla, but top team from Spain, they were really good in defending, all that stuff, but we were not really to defend on that day. So that was really good, and we have to take this. And with all the things I said before, that we have to stay confident because of good reasons, it makes it easier now, of course. But confidence alone, again, is not enough to get a result at Tottenham. But it's something what can help, of course.
James Milner came back and did very well in midfield. Has he given you a little selection problem this weekend? Because he'll be wanting to play, won't he?
Yeah, of course. But no problem. I was never in doubt about Milner. So there's nothing new about this. Yes, I'm really happy for him that he performed that well. Like all the others, thank God. But that's the situation we wanted to have. That's the situation we need to have. That we have more highest quality players than 11. So we play now, meanwhile, without Nathaniel Klein, without Sadio Mane, without Adam Lallana. And the best thing is that we still have more players than we can use with the first whistle. So that's all. And yes, I respect Millie a lot. And he's a very, very important player for us on the pitch and off the pitch. So, but no problems with that. Good.
He came in for Jordan. Would you expect Jordan to come back in?
I never speak about the lineup, but it's Jordan is our skipper, and I thought really it made sense again. I told John played so far pretty much all the games. I'm not 100% sure, maybe apart from Leicester and the Carabao Cup. I'm not sure, but he had both international games with England, 90 minutes. I was very happy about this, but and then played the next game again against United, which is a very, very intense game for a defensive midfield player, and so it was clear that we will make one change in this game, and that was in this moment now Jordan, but that's all.
I know you get asked about Salah a lot, another real impact that he's made this week, but your assessment over the last 3 months that he's had, because often when players come to clubs it takes time to settle and develop, but he's made a real impact here. Why do you think that is? Why has he settled so quickly?
Well, his quality, there's no doubt about it. I think he needed half an hour at Watford, roundabout. That's it. And Watford, the first few challenges, it looked like he's not heavy enough. I'm not sure, strong enough, whatever, for these challenges in the league, and can be difficult. And from this moment on, he was in the league, and that's most important. And it was a fantastic job of the scouting department. It's not that I didn't know Mo Salah. Of course, everybody knew him, and I knew him since he was at Basel. But to see the difference, or to see his development in different things, and we all together may have then to make the judgment, is how can we compare the Italian league with the English Premier League and stuff like this, and all the rest is Mo Salah. So he's a fantastic boy. And always it helps if you settle as a person very quickly. It helps you settling as a player, and I don't think he needed even half an hour to settle in the team. So that was from the first day fantastic, and hopefully he can stay fit. What would be very important for us, because he's the other one. Okay, Egypt is qualified meanwhile, but I don't think that they give him a lot of rest there. He's the man in Egypt, so it's like Sadio in Senegal. So that's always I'm always a little bit afraid when they are away, different pitches, long trips, long travels, and stuff like this. But so far it went well, and hopefully it stays like this.
Jurgen, you spoke in midweek not just about being impressed by the goals return against Maribor, but the fact that the counter-pressing had returned to the standards that you look for. Do you think that the players have almost relearned what you want from them now?
So after all the things when we made our analysis of the last few games, and you saw all the good things we did, but at the end it didn't lead to the result we wanted. And when you then, not you specific, but when you ask me after game, what can we do that we score, stuff like this, we cannot change the situations we had. We only can have more and easier, and it could be easier if you win the ball back, and more situations than we did in the last few games. So earlier through counter pressing, and because it keeps you in a much better position on the pitch. It's kind of energy saving because you don't have to run long distance with the whole squad nearly, and that's all. And so I was very happy about this. Am I 100% sure that we will do it again? Not so far, but I'm open for the proof, because I really think will be a big key again against Tottenham, which is a fantastic football team and a football playing top team of the league, and so it would help a lot. But we will see. And that's nice.
And Tottenham, you look at their attacking threat with Harry Kane, who's one of the best strikers in Europe now. Dele Alli, maybe not to the standard so far this season that we know he can produce, but Eriksen, but really potent from at the top end of the pitch. But by and large, when you've played against them, you've managed to neutralise their threat.
Yeah, we played so far well. That's a nice football game. I think every supporter can looking forward to it. We don't hesitate. Both teams don't hesitate with any effort, any investment, stuff like this. Both teams are always spot on. Wants to do best. So far, Tottenham did a little bit better than we did result-wise, but I'm sure they can play better than they played so far. We can still play better than we played so far, so I think that's really an interesting game. And so far we did well, but that's all, nothing else. And that's fantastic development since I'm in England. They were already good when I came in. I think Pochettino was already a year there or two, or I'm not sure, but it was for sure 1 year there, and so that was, you could already see what they can achieve in the future. So far, no, apart from Walker this year, nobody left the club of the decisive players. That's a big job what they did so far, and that will be a big challenge for them in the next few years, because Harry is not only one of the best strikers in Europe, he's one of the best strikers in the world, 100%. Everybody knows that, and Dele Alli as well, and Eriksen as well, because not striker but midfielder. So they are in a really good moment as a club, and we are the challenger when we go there. That's how it is. But they know that it will not be an easy game. So good, let's play, let's see what happens. So I'm really looking forward to this game, because we don't have a lot of these games where both teams are going for everything. That's always against City like this, and against Tottenham is like this, and that's it pretty much. And good.
Last weekend you succeeded in keeping one informed striker quiet in Lukaku. This weekend you've got to face another informed striker, Harry Kane. Is it a different sort of prospect trying to keep? I don't
have to judge these two. They're both fantastic strikers. I think the only thing, the difference is that Harry is much more a part of the game when he's not scoring. So that's it. But I'm pretty sure that Lukaku can make these steps still. So it's he's pretty much not to defend. If we give him the balls, he's not to defend. We avoided just the balls to Lukaku, I would say, and that must be a key against Harry again as well. And that's it. And but if you are too concentrated on one player, then yeah, Dele Alli is everywhere, in the box, around the box, and Eriksen shoots from everywhere, or plays decisive passes. So, or they have wonderful, skilled boy with wings, obviously on a very good way, and so it's a good team. You cannot be concentrated only on one player. And a few nice examples. If you Davis is for me a perfect example. I think, especially because Rose was there, nobody thought, will really Davis play that much at the beginning. As I saw it, he struggled in the 1-2 moments, but they stayed cool with him, and he made big steps. He's a fantastic player. He was probably before, I didn't know him that good before, but since he's there, made big steps. And so if you stay cool, if you stay full of trust and faith with players you are convinced about, then time can bring big things, and that's one example.
On a different topic, it's confirmed this week that the Arsenal game will be brought forward and not brought back. Any thoughts on that? We spoke about a lot about it at the time when it was an issue.
I don't think I spoke a lot about it. I said here in this press conference because you asked me what I think about it, and I'm to be honest, I don't know when it happened last time that somebody could take something but didn't take it because of common sense. I don't know. So, Sky, thank you. I don't know when I heard it last. Usually I can get it, so I take it. Boop. That's how it is. That's how the world looks a little bit in this moment. And so I thought it's a very good decision, especially for the fans. That's number one, because it's still difficult. We will do everything from the club side that we can bring our fans down Friday night, right? Friday night, at least back from London, what could be obviously a little bit difficult. But it's a very good sign, very good sign. I love these signs because I said a few times, all the contracts, we respect all the contracts the Premier League or the clubs signed, but it's still the players who decide how nice the product, how nice the thing is, how nice the game is, and when they never can rest, then it's a problem. So, but if we cannot now more rest, we only have 1 day football off in the year, and I think that should be okay for most of the people.